Yo, what is up, guys? You're watching Epic Pokemon TCG. In today's video, what I got for you guys is going to be a video that I'm a little nervous to upload. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how this is going to go, if people are going to like it. I might lose subs over this. I don't know yet. But this video is going to be if I was in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, what deck would I use if I could pick from any cards in the show or just like cards that exist, period, as long as they abide by the 1-of rule or the 3-of rule or whatever. So, yeah, that's what I just kind of took into account when I made this deck. So, I love the hero monsters. The hero monsters are my favorite archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh! Period. Elemental heroes, Destiny heroes, Mass heroes, whatever, evil heroes. I love them. They are my favorite. And Jaden is my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Character. Honestly, he's just I love him. I think he is a cool character, and I love his character development throughout GX, leading up into season 4. It's just so cool just watching him kind of grow up. I don't know. I just really connected with him. Yeah. So this is kind of just like my take and just like what I would play if I had my choice of it. And if you guys enjoy stuff like this, I can definitely do some more videos like this. Pokemon's going to be kind of slow here for the next couple months while we lead into like rotation and such and the new set and everything. So I decided why not just go ahead and upload this. But if you guys don't know too much about Yu-Gi-Oh, don't worry, I'm not going to make this like overly complicated. I'm just going to kind of skim through the cards and talk about them. And I'm also going to play a couple matches because why not, you know. Legacy of the Duelist is the game that I actually play quite a lot in my free time. But we're going to start off here with the hero lives. So if I don't have any monsters on the field, I can summon one elemental hero with the cost of half my life points, and I play 2 of these. And my go-to is usually elemental hero Shadow Mist. Whenever it's special summon, I can add one change quick play spell card from my deck to my hand, and if it's sent to the graveyard, I can add one hero monster from my deck to my hand, except for elemental hero Shadow Mist. So it's actually a really good card. And whenever it's special summon, I just get to add this card here. It's called Mass Change. And basically, I target one hero monster I control, send it to the graveyard, and then after that, I can special summon one Master Hero monster from my extra deck that's the same attribute, which is really cool. So, I'm going to get into like the extra deck monsters and such as I go along, but Shadow Mist can actually summon a few of the cooler ones in there in this deck. So, we have Master Hero Anki. I can actually attack directly with my opponent. Even if they have monsters on the field, as long as I use this effect, though, the damage is going to be cut in half. So I can just kind of, you know, hit them for 1400, which is not too bad. But whenever I destroy my opponent's monster by battle, I can add one change quick play spell card from my deck to my hand. So I could add a mass change, which is really nice. And then also I get to summon Dark Law with this. And basically while he's on the field, what it does is just any card that's sent to graveyard on my opponent's side is banished, and then whenever they add cards from their deck to their hand, I can choose one random card in my opponent's hand and banish it, which is really nice. It's just a huge hindrance, and if I get this turn 1, like if I go first, it honestly just really hinders. So I like that. But we have some searching in here as well. Along with that, we have E-Emergency Call. I can just add one Elemental Hero monster from my deck to my hand, along with Reinforcement of the Army. So I can grab everything except for these last 3 cards. And then Fifth Hope is a cool recovery card. I can just choose 5 elemental hero monsters from my deck or from my graveyard and add them to my deck, and then draw 2 cards. If I don't have anything on the field when I play this card, I get to draw 3 instead. Then we have Mass Charge. I can target one hero monster and one change quick play spell card from my graveyard and add them to my hand. So I can get this along with a elemental hero monster, or just a hero monster in general, which is really nice. And then we have 2 Miracle Fusion. I can pretty much just polymerization using my graveyard and my field, which is really cool. And then we have a couple Mystical Space Typhoon. What this does is I just pop a spell or trap card. And then we have polymerization. Everyone should know what this card does. You get to take 2 or more monsters and combine them. So yeah, that's pretty cool there. And then Raigeki just to pop some monsters, and we have Dimensional Prison. Honestly, with the trap cards, I just went with some of my favorites. So Dimensional Prison, whenever my opponent actually attacks one of my monsters, I can just banish it. And then Magic Cylinder, it takes my opponent's attack and sends it right back at them, as Yugi would say. And then Mirror Force, Yugi's go-to, I'm about to lose trap card. And then Ring of Destruction, one of my favorites. I just destroy one of my opponent's monsters, and we both take damage equal to its attack. Or yeah, I think before it was any monster. Yeah, I think they changed it as time went on. As for monsters, I'm gonna try my best to just kind of skim through this. There's a lot of explanation that's gonna go into this though. So I'll run 2 Elemental Hero Avion, and he's gonna be helpful with Flame Wingman, along with Divine Wind. So basically, he can't be destroyed by battle, and my opponent can only attack with one monster per turn. And then whenever Divine Wind destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, I can draw one card. So he's just kind of a wall, honestly. And then also we can use that to summon Great Tornado. And whenever he's summoned, I can just have the attack and defense points of all my face-up opponent's monsters. So if they have like some big boss monster out, I can just summon Great Tornado using Elemental Avion and one hero monster, and just kind of cut that in half, which is really cool. Next up, we have Burstinatrix. Now, Avion and Burstinatrix put together form Elemental Hero Flame Wingman, probably my favorite hero monster, period. So whenever my Elemental Hero Flame Wingman attacks an opponent's monster or destroys it by battle, I just inflict damage equal to their attack points to my opponent's monster, or to my opponent's life points, excuse me. So if they have something in attack mode, basically they're going to take 2100. And Shining Flare Wingman, this is a combination of Flame Wingman along with Sparkman. Now Sparkman and Prisma, honestly, actually summon a couple monsters in this deck. So Sparkman is used to summon Shining Flare Wingman, as I said, and basically this card just gets 300 attack for each elemental hero monster in my graveyard, and whenever it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, it does the same thing, except this is going to be a bigger, higher attack point monster. And I'm going to go ahead and cover Prisma real quick too, since I actually have some more cards to talk about. So Prisma, basically I can choose one fusion material monster that's in any of my monsters in my extra deck, and I can send that straight from my deck to the graveyard, and it just becomes that monster. So I can send Sparkman, and it just becomes Sparkman, or just Avion, Percentage, whatever. And these actually are going to summon a couple cards in this deck that I really like. First off, we're going to look at the Shining. This is actually a really, really good card with Miracle Fusion, since you banish your fusion material monsters when you use this. So it gains 300 attack for each of my banished elemental hero monsters. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target up to 2 of your banished elemental hero monsters and add those targets to your hand. So I can just kind of get some monsters back if I want to, use them to fuse again later on. And they also summon Master Okoga. So you summon this, of course, with the Mass Change card. And basically, this card gains 500 attack points of each of your opponent's monsters once during your turn. During either player's turn, you can banish one hero monster from your graveyard, then target one face-up monster on the field. That target loses the attack equal to the banished monster, basically. So if I have one of these big hero monsters in the graveyard, I can banish them and just kind of cut one of my opponent's monsters just attack points all the way down, which is really nice. Plus this dude reminds me of Baraka. I gotta admit, the dude reminds me of Baraka, and it's awesome. I love this card's design. That's been one of my favorite things. I love the hero monsters arts on them and stuff. I think they look so cool. Yeah, so we covered that. We covered Shadow Mist and why that's pretty good. But next up, we're gonna cover oh yeah, we have covered Ocean, haven't we? So Ocean, once during my standby phase, I can target one hero monster I control or that's in my graveyard and add it to my hand. So if I have some hero monsters in the graveyard that I want to use for maybe like polymerization or mass change or something like that, I can just add them to the field. I never really, or add them to my hand, not the field. I never really use the effect with like returning them from my field to my hand. That's just never something I do. But this card, along with King of Swamp, if used correctly, can summon Absolute Zero. Absolute Zero is a pretty cool card. Basically, whenever Absolute Zero leaves the field, it destroys all monsters that my opponent controls. Also, it gains 500 attack for each face-up water monster on the field. So I have an Ocean on the field. It's going to get 500 additional attack points. But with this card, I can actually attack into a monster that's bigger, and I can just remove all the monsters on the field, which is really nice. So yeah, this is a really good recovery card. And then King of Swamp, basically how you summon it with him is you use one hero monster and one King of Swamp to summon that. And the reason why I run 2 King of Swamp is, one, it could be used as any fusion material monster. So like if I have Flame Wingman out, I can fuse this and King of Swamp together, which is pretty cool. And then I can just discard it from my hand to the graveyard and add 1 polymerization. So that's pretty cool. And then we have one of my favorite cards of all time, which is Marshmelon. If this card is in face down defense position and they attack it, and if it goes face up, they take 1,000 points of damage and it can't be destroyed by battle. This is one of my favorite cards of all time. I had like a bunch of these when I was little, and I always played them in my decks because it was such a cool card. But I think that's honestly everything besides Master Acid. I forgot Master Acid. So along with Absolute Zero, Ocean can actually summon Master Acid, and this is a really good spell or trap card removal. Whenever you summon him, you just destroy all spell or trap cards your opponent controls, and if you do, all monsters they control lose 300 attack. So this deck can really just kind of hinder my opponent's attack points, and there's some burn damage and stuff in here as well. But yeah, that's just the whole deck in general is just like kind of a combination of elemental hero and masked heroes and such. If I can do more with this deck, I definitely would, but I wanted to keep it at 40 cards. So yeah. So I'm actually going to play some games with this deck. That's something I really wanted to do, is just play some games with it. So yeah, we're going to find some opponents here. We'll play someone from the original. Oh, you know what? We're going to play Kaiba. We're going to see if we can beat old Kaiba. There we go. Can we just talk about how horrible of a main character, or of a villain Merrick Ishtar was? Like, honestly, think about that. Like, Merrick Ishtar was a terrible, terrible villain. I mean, Joey, I'm just going to say it, Joey beat him. Okay, Joey beat him, 100%. And then if you got rid of his Winged Dragon Raw, like, his deck couldn't do anything. Like, if he just didn't have Winged Dragon Raw in his deck, he just was horrible. Whereas Kaiba and Yugi, no, why would I do? Kaiba and Yugi didn't need their Egyptian God cards to be good. Who should I grab with this? Oh, you know what? Actually, I think if I use Prisma's effect and send Shadow Mist to the graveyard, I can actually add a hero monster. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh yeah, I don't have anything for that. God dang it. Forgot about that. Oh, well, we can... Yeah, we can just send a Percentrix there. Why not? I need to add something in there that, like... I don't know if there's any targets I can use. Or anything I can use where I can just discard Shadow Mist. Okay, either way, that's fine. I have a pretty stacked field, so I'm good. As long as he doesn't, like, pop all three of my face downs or something, or summon, like, Jinzo, which I highly doubt. But, yeah, I just feel like Merrick Ishtar was a freaking terrible villain. I don't know. Also, like, unpopular opinion, I think Joey could beat Yugi at the end of Battle City. I'm just gonna say it, guys. There you go. Probably should have done that as, like, as soon as he played it down. Why would you set Monster Reborn? Why? I thought about playing a Heroic Champion Excalibur in this deck. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really did. I thought about playing it since I've run so many warriors that are like level 4. That could be something I could do. My guy played Z-Metal Tank in attack mode, played a Monster Reborn face down. That's like next level strats, man. Yeah, I don't know. It's just... Oh, dude, I hate you. What? What is the AI doing? Okay, now unfortunately I can't attack past that, so I'm gonna have to pass my turn, which is kind of unfortunate. I need to add more ways to get Poly to my hand. Okay, so Blade Knight, I'm not too worried about that. What are you trying to get me to activate? Oh. No. We're gonna Magic's... Battle Step. Oh, did I already miss my chance to activate it? Alright, fine. We'll just do this then. It's less damage on me. It's whatever. And then we're gonna Magic Cylinder you. I could have done that differently, probably, but it's fine. I'm not too worried about it. Can I top deck a Poly or something? Thank you very much, actually. Alright, now we have some options here, boys. We have some options here. What can we do? Man. I'm trying to think. So I really want to summon Flamewing Man. But I can summon Tornado as well. I think I might do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that, actually. Because in that way, with Shadow Mist, I can add something to my hand, too. That's the play there, boys. There we go. Yep. Get that bad boy down. Also, don't worry, guys. My entire channel is not going to be just Yu-Gi-Oh! I just wanted to do this randomly because it just sounded like a fun idea. I'm going to get this back just in case he does something that stops my attack. I can get something back. That rhymed. I do that all the time. Oh, your boy's spitting hot fire. Okay, this is just cringy. And that should be GG. Exactly, GG. Almost summoned Flame Wing Man. Jesus. Alright. Now, as promised, I'm going to round out this video here by playing the King of Games himself. See if my deck can hold up to it. I probably should have done Jaden versus, this deck versus Jaden too. It's fun though. Like I said, if you guys want to see some more videos like this, I can definitely do them. It's just, I know my channel is pretty much Pokemon, and anytime I don't upload something Pokemon, it doesn't do as well. Oh my god, that hand. Alright, so we're taking 4 grand to the face to start this one off, so it's not the best, but what I can do is I can get Shadow Mist out. And then, after that, what I can do is add this. And then, in a worst case scenario, I don't, you know, I lose my monster. I have another Hero Lives in my hand, so it's fine. So I'm going to open with Dark Law. We're going to do that. And then we're going to play Ocean. Yeah, Ocean down. And hope he doesn't, like, hit me for 4 grand turn 1. He just play, like, Tricky Raigeki. Okay, so he's setting. Okay, that's not horrible. Alright, I need a mass change. One of these is Mirror Force. I know it is. Yes, I would love to activate the effect of Ocean. We're gonna put Shadow Mist back in the hand. Oh goodness. I'm gonna change him to defense mode just because I feel like he has a freaking Mirror Force face down. Yep, there it is. Called it. Somebody pick up that phone because I just called that. It's Yugioh. What am I talking about? Pot of Greed. Cheating punk. Queen's Knight. King's Knight, which means he can automatically summon Jack's Knight. Oh god, did I just lose? Uh-oh. What kind of bullshit? Ugh. Oh god. Oh my god. Bro. Alright, so we're gonna have to do this. Hero Lives. Oh my god. Get spit on, Dylan. Alright. I mean, honestly, if I get like some crazy comeback going, I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna. Do I want to go with Dark Law or do I want to go with Anki? I'm gonna go with Dark Law just because I feel more comfortable having Dark Law out. And then we're gonna set Marshmallow just so we have something to kind of fend off here. I'm gonna pop his Jack's Knight just because. Alright, so that's gonna leave him with 2 monsters so he could easily summon a Dark Magician out, which is kind of nerve-wracking. Man. I know what this dude's gonna do before he even does it. Alright, now the good news is I have Marshmallow out. Man. That's the only thing I have out is freaking Marshmallow. Oh, I can Miracle Fusion. Hold up. I think I can summon Avion in Miracle Fusion. Is that what I want to do? Or I can honestly, yeah. I think I'm gonna summon Avion and I'm gonna Miracle Fusion. Okay, so yeah, Great Tornado time. Yeah, and then we're gonna use. We'll use that. Why not? Since I have one in my hand. Bam. Okay. Alright, so 750, 821. If his life points were a little lower, or I can have another normal summon, this would be fine. Man. I kind of want to get that off the field just in case he does some Thousand Knives bull crap. Just some random Dark Magician card. Alright. Okay, so he's got a face down. He's got two. Ooh, he's got two face downs. 3 face downs. Jesus. I just keep calling this, man. Like, what the? Okay. This is some nonsense. This is just some nonsense. I mean, bro, straight up, I just need to like kind of defend. This duel's getting spicy. Oh Lord. All right, what do I grab here? What do I grab here? I don't know what to grab here, boys. Yeah, I'll activate it. The only problem is I don't know what to use. I could do... Oh, well, I almost canceled it. Oh my god. Like, nothing really is going to help me at this point. I guess I can grab another Prisma? Well, yeah, why not? Let's grab another Prisma. Actually, I probably should have grabbed Ocean there. Watch me draw like a polymerization here. No, ooh, actually, things are getting a little spicy here, baby. I'm gonna set this. I don't want to risk playing him in attack mode. I don't want to risk playing that in attack mode. I don't want to do it. Yep, I definitely will play this. Yeah, bye-bye, Dark Magician. Bye-bye. Whoa, frame rate. Oh my god, another Dark Magician. You gotta be kidding me. Oh no, Swift Guy, the Fierce Knight. Okay, that's not as annoying. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play Polymerization. Grab that. I'm gonna fuse these two. Because, yeah, why not? If he has Magic Cylinder down, I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. I should have grabbed Ocean. I don't know why I didn't do that. If I had Ocean, I could have summoned, Oh, wait, no, I wouldn't need Mass Change. Never mind. Okay, never mind. We're good. Hey, we won. Hey, we won. Alright guys, that's going to do it for the video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I wanted to do this random fun video, so yeah, if you want to see some more like this, then make sure to stay tuned for more. Don't worry guys, there'll be a Pokemon video coming out as my next upload. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. I love you, and this is Epic Pokemon TCG signing out.